Hey everybody, happy Weighing Wednesday. Today's video is a weight loss video, which I haven't posted in several months. Back in April, I went into a slump after going to the reproductive endocrinologist. Not only did I have information given to me that was really, it's just heartbreaking, and having to go through more testing, but on top of it, I had such a horrible experience with the doctor's office that it just made everything else 10 times worse. I slipped into a slump. I won't tell you how many times it took me to say that correctly, but I slipped into a slump and it lasted, and I allowed myself to be in that slump and be upset and disappointed and frustrated and angry, and then realize, okay, this is what we're dealing with. What is the next step? What can we do? What is the next step? So allow myself to really feel into that and gave myself grace. It's not an easy thing to be dealing with. But my slump lasted much longer than just a couple days or a week or two. I really struggled the next couple weeks, or I should say the last couple months, struggling to be motivated for healthy choices of eating and exercising, and having to be just in a really great mood at work for my kids, and then really not feeling like I want to be in a good mood, but having to be in a good mood. And then coming home and just not having motivation to do any healthy eating, or even if I went out to eat, making a healthy choice. As summer approached, I told myself that I would take the first week off and just relax, kind of to give myself a bit of a reset and be able to just be with my feelings without having to put on a happy face in front of kids, just to be with myself and my feelings, process fully, and relax without the pressure of following a schedule and any of that. Is wonderful. Some days I woke up at 5 a.m. and I'm like, I'm not a morning person, but waking up at 5 a.m. and having coffee outside in the quiet was just very therapeutic. Working in my garden was therapeutic. If I felt like eating healthy and I felt like exercising, then I would. And if I didn't, I didn't. If I felt like doing the housework, I did something. If I didn't, I didn't. And I think giving myself that grace for that first week off from school really made a difference. So that week has passed and I'm still kind of struggling, but I'm forcing myself to make healthy choices to get my body moving. So while I was watching a Netflix show, I got the resistance band and did a little bit of a workout. I've gotten the dog outside for some walks, albeit short walks, but she loved every second of it. And seeing how much she loved being outside and just walking around, sniffing everything, it really just made me smile. And it just made me feel good to be getting back into walking. But I'm not putting that pressure on myself that it has to be a mile or it has to be 3 miles or XYZ. It's just, I'm changing the way I'm viewing it. Like, we went out for a walk and it was a wonderful experience. We had so much fun. It was a beautiful day, and that's that. And now we move on. The bottom line is I'm just speaking more kindly to myself. The more kindly I speak to myself, the more motivated I become. So that one walk, and really thinking about how much I enjoyed that walk, how much my dog enjoyed that walk, that has motivated me then the next day to go on a walk. And we went a little bit further. I didn't say I have to go a little bit further, and I didn't go further. It wouldn't have made me upset, but just we just were enjoying it. It was a beautiful day outside, so we went a little bit further. We took a different route. Well, I'm not putting pressure on myself to make sure I'm logging everything that I'm eating. I am still going to remind myself how good it feels to make the healthy choices, that I do feel better eating maybe a salad instead of going out for fast foods, for example. I just know that if I said I was going to log everything, that I wouldn't log everything, so I'm not going to put that pressure on myself, but just focusing on making the healthy choice. I'm going to keep my step goal at 8,000 steps per day because I've not been hitting that and hitting it consistently. So I'll put up here on the screen what my steps have been looking like this month in June, and you can see that I did not get very many star days. So first thing I want to do is to be more consistent with my steps before I go ahead and increase my goal. I'm going to look at this as baby steps, very little baby steps. I want to achieve my goal because I feel like I have done everything I possibly can to try to have this baby. Still working with the doctor, still have a second opinion appointment coming up later this summer. So maybe something will come out of that. But everything that I'm in control of, I have been doing except losing weight. And so this is the last thing that I feel that I can do to help us reach our family goal. Just like with the step goal, my active minutes goal, I've not been very consistent with. I've been hitting it about every other day, which I'll put up on the screen here so you can see what I've been doing in June. And so I'm going to keep it at 30 minutes per day and try to hit it more consistently. Consistency is one of my issues. So I need to work on that, and I'm going to do it through baby steps. And I tend to make goals, and then I'm like, yes, this is what I'm going to do. And then I hit one goal, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't hit the 10 goals. And then I just fall apart at the seams. So I'm going to try to just hit one goal, small goals, and build up from there without the pressure that it has to be all 10 all at once. I really am not that focused on the number on the scale, but I will share it with you. So here is April, May, and June. And here is a snapshot from April through June, and you can see that although my weight has been up and down and up and down, it is trending upwards. So we're going to reverse that and make it trend downwards. I don't have any non-scale victories to share with you today, but I hope to have some next week. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out with some of those updates. Now, my goals is, as I said, to become more consistent in achieving my steps, my active minutes, just getting myself up and moving and making healthier food choices. My other goal is to get out on trail once a week. That might be a park trail or in the woods or wherever. My best friend is a hiker, and I would love to be able to do day hikes with her. I would even give an overnight hike in a tent a chance. But I need to be able to consistently do 10 to 15 miles a day out on a trail. I'm not ready for that, and so I need to get trail legs. So we're going to try getting out once a week onto a trail. Orion is going to love it. Getting out on trail is a goal of mine, and I will definitely keep you guys updated as we get out. My self-care is definitely getting my summer pedicure and a manicure. I'm not sure if I'll do it myself or go somewhere. We'll see how that works out. I just want to close with a small reflection. I found a quote, and I don't know who said it, but it is, I commit to get out of my head and into the world. And when I read that, I was like, that is what I needed to hear. That is what I need to remind myself of. So I am committing to get out of my head and out into the world. So I look forward to sharing that update with you soon. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed so you can come along on this journey with me. I hope you guys are achieving all of the goals that you set out for yourself. Feel free to share them in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys sometime before Tuesday with that video on when I went to Financial Planner. Next Tuesday, Transfer Tuesday. Next Wednesday, Weigh-In Wednesday. Next Friday is payday. So there'll be a budget video coming out. So hit the subscribe button if you're interested in any of that content. Share this with a friend. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and I'm not drinking water right now. I actually have Diet Coke. So not going to stress over that either. All right, I'll see you guys sometime in the next week. Bye.